Hello there! Today I'm gonna take you on a first class sleeper train across Australia. This is the Ghan. Bro, even the name is so cool. And look at the logo. Look at the logo. Oh my god, bro. This is so cool. By the way, this is from the channel Trek Trendy. Okay, the double T. Remember it. I'm gonna leave a link in the description anyways. And let's check out the description. I'm taking a first-class train across the entirety of Australia, from the north of Darwin all the way down to South Australia and Adelaide. Adelaide. I don't know how to say it in English, I apologize. This is one of the world's most iconic train journeys and in turn is the world's longest regularly scheduled train. It can operate up to 1,000 meters in length. Wow, this is so cool. I'll show you each of the three classes available: economy, business class, and first class. I booked into first class, platinum service. Here I'll be able to show you the various facilities and suite room, and expedition service. Okay. That's too much to read, so let's just check out the video for... Yeah, I hope it will tell you also, it will tell us also how much you paid and everything.
I'm riding this sleeper train for 96 hours across... Today, I'm riding this sleeper train for 96 hours.
Bro, what?
Today,
Bro, what?
I'm riding this sleeper train.
What? Is this for real? Oh my god! Bro, this is so good. I mean, this must be super expensive, right?
Train for 96 hours across Australia. I'll show you exactly.
Oh.
Hey, I'm riding this sleeper train for 96 hours across Australia.
Oh, that's a city called Catherine. That's so cute. Even my daughter is called like that.
I'll show you exactly what it's like to live on this train, from economy to business to first class, how you shower, what food you get, and what it's like to sleep on board. There's even a separate viewing car to enjoy one of the world's longest train journeys across an entire continent. Let's pick up my story at the beginning of this mammoth trip in the far north of Australia. You join me here where I'm checking in for the Ghan. This is the convention centre here in Darwin. Just got to sort out the various formalities. Tickets, well, this I think is my ticket. We're invited to board a coach which will take us the short distance over to the rail yard, the other side of town. Here it is, one of the world's most iconic trains, the Ghan. The anticipation is building. It really does feel like the beginning of a huge adventure. The fact I'm going to be continuously moving across the continent for the next 4 days.
Wow, so it takes 4 days from Darwin to South Australia. Oh my god, that's how big Australia is. This is crazy. 4 days. Bro, and I can't with this logo. It's so cool. It's the coolest logo I've ever seen.
The scale of this train is mind-blowing. What have I let myself in for? This is Platinum Class, or well, First Class, and it's one of the 6 key areas of the train we'll explore in detail on our journey.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
No, normally Dad on the train.
How are you? Jet lagged?
Very. Yeah, I feel really tired. Yeah, I'm trying to get it together.
We'll be all right, don't you worry.
Some free-flowing champagne should help the feel. It's not long before we trundle out of Darwin Station, and so begins our epic voyage. Our first leg will see us travel relentlessly across one of the world's most inhospitable deserts for the next 1,000 miles, reaching our first refueling stop of Alice Springs tomorrow morning. It's hard to gauge the size of our train. After all, it is the world's longest at 3,000 feet, or 1 kilometre in length. Let's begin exploring by taking a look at our Platinum carriage, consisting of 5 suites. We're in a twin room, which is ideal when you're sharing with a friend or family member, but there are double suites also available. Currently made up in the day setting with 2 comfy chairs, table with provided water, sunscreen and sanitizer. There are Aussie plugs as well as controls for the AC.
Why would you need sunscreen if you are indoors in a train?
You'll benefit from dual aspect windows, although you can of course close the blind for privacy from the corridor. In terms of storage, there's limited wardrobe space, so I'd suggest packing light. Lastly, you of course get an ensuite bathroom. We'll check this out a little later.
Bro, that's incredible. I really want to take a train there. Look at the view. You cannot see this view outside of a train anywhere else in the world, I would say.
Along with the other classes of travel. It's time for our first stop, albeit a relatively brief one. Welcome to...
Oh my god! Bro, what?
Albeit a relatively brief one.
Bro, this is so fucking hot! Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! Is this normal? Is this the temperature that you experience in this area of Australia? I mean, it is the desert after all, but still, oh my god.
Welcome to our first stop of Catherine. Now, we were going to be going on a helicopter tour now. Unfortunately, that's been cancelled. Yeah, it's really disappointing, especially as it was confirmed this morning. Worry not though, we have an alternative. This will involve a short transfer by motor coach to a place called Nitmiluk Gorge, about 20 miles northeast by road. Here we'll be taking this riverboat up through this sandstone carved gorge on the lookout for crocs.
Maybe that's why they give you sunscreen, right?
Oh yes, saltwater crocs or salties are common around these parts and incredibly dangerous, but it does mean a tick in the box on the Trek Trendy safari.
Wow.
Told you it was a brief one. We're back at the station to reboard the Ghan. Given the length of the train, there is a buggy service on offer to those in carriages closer to the front.
So is that included in the stop? Like all the people that took the train can just take that? Or maybe it's different classes or it's something totally separate? Let me know, please.
It's a little bit colder in here, isn't it?
Oh, it's nice.
We do have a welcome back drink and of course also a nice shower to freshen up because yeah, it is much needed after that time of the day.
So what is our ensuite shower room actually like? Bear in mind, as you'll see in a moment, not everyone on board has one of these. It's a modern, well thought out space, complete with premium Australian cosmetics. As for the shower, it's powerful and usually warm, but given the circumstance, I'm having a cold one to cool down. Now to head for dinner, not forgetting of course to leave the makeup room sign for the staff to turn down our compartment whilst we eat.
Bro, this is so cool. Like you're staying in a hotel inside of a train.
This is the first class dining car, accessible only to those in platinum rooms. There's room for 30 guests at a time, with a specific sitting assigned to you by your cabin steward. The menu is reassuringly Australian, even featuring crocodile. The most impressive feat, of course, is how this is Australian.
What? Wait, what?
Even featuring
For real? Wow.
crocodile. The most impressive feat, of course, is how this is all made on board, whilst the train is going at 60 miles an hour. Mum, who is vegetarian, chooses the zucchini and basil soup. I, however, just have to try the crocodile dumplings. For those wondering, croc tastes similar to chicken with the texture of fish.
Oh.
For mains then, Mum has the chickpea dal, and I, well, you know already, the fillet steak. To close off, I must try the rich and indulgent molten chocolate cake.
Ooh, I love
Personally,
that.
I think dinner was a great balance of well-presented comfort food, rather than let's serve something really fancy that no one actually enjoys.
Oh, look, it's so pretty.
Oh
That's
wow,
really nice.
fantastic.
Oh, you've even got chocolate.
Well, I don't know how much chocolate I can have after our dinner.
During our absence, our room has been beautifully turned down by our cabin attendant. It's a smart use of space, having the beds fold down from the wall, and the more eagle-eyed amongst you may have spotted Baileys by our bed, served proactively each evening. What a touch.
This is so cool.
don't you worry, no sleeping in my bathrobe will occur in this video. Let's settle in and get some sleep.
Bro, I feel like, I don't know, like if you're an Australian, you just got married, this could be your honeymoon, right? You can just do 4 days on this train, maybe a week, so you go and come back. And from time to time, you will just stop and explore. I mean, what else do you need? This looks super romantic and super good.
Sleep. Tomorrow we have much more exploring of our train to do, along with the landmark of Uluru.
The next day.
Morning all from near the centre of Australia. So far we've travelled almost 1,000 miles, but still have a huge distance until we reach South Australia. Oh, and something you may be wondering, what is the Wi-Fi situation on board? Well, in truth, it's non-existent, but I have managed to stay connected with Millie back home, and importantly, without the roaming costs. How so? Well, for the last 3 years, I've been using Airalo, a convenient eSIM technology provider. Airalo makes travel seamless because I no longer have to get a physical SIM when I land in a new country, or buy an expensive global plan. I simply buy one of their Stay connected during your next trip, cheaper and hassle-free, by downloading Airalo now via the link in my description or by scanning the QR code right here. Plus use code Trek Trendy 3. First we pass the small kitchen at the end of our carriage. This provides coffee making facilities and cold filtered water 24/7. But we're in Australia, home of the best barista made coffee available. This brings us nicely onto the Platinum Lounge. Located to the rear of the restaurant is a large double sofa complete with bar and espresso machine. Whether it's an Irish coffee, morning Bollinger or freshly pulled cappuccino, they have you covered. It's also a great place to hang out and watch the world go by. Talking of which, crikey,
cool.
emus.
Bro,
So that's
oh
crocs
my
and
God.
emus so far ticked off our list. And no before.
Wait, let me see the list.
So that's
Oh, crocodiles, emu, camels, kangaroo, koalas, and dingo. What is dingo?
crocs and emus so far ticked off our list. And no before you say, of course it's time for a caffeine hit in form of an expertly crafted double shot cappuccino. We're told our table is ready for breakfast, so shall we?
Okay, let's see. What do they have for breakfast? These fancy kids, these fancy people. Okay. Cinnamon raisin buns with butter and Beerenberg preserves. I have no idea what that even is. Your selection of cereals. Okay. Tropical fruit, mango and passion fruit compote with natural yogurt and hazelnut and almond crumble. Okay, I would love that. Full breakfast. Okay. Ooh, now we are talking. Now we are talking. Oh my God. Scrambled or poached eggs. Grilled dyed bacon, country style beef, chipolata. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds good. House braised beans and white baby spinach. Okay, you lost me at the last two. It sounds like an English breakfast with the beans. I'm not such a fan of beans. Okay, thick toast, Barossa fine foods, smoked ham, creamy cheese, grain mustard. Okay, I would like way more this one, to be honest. So this and this, okay. I'm just daydreaming. I would never be able to afford this, but still, come on.
As we order, it dawns on me, Mum has yet to try an Australian staple, Vegemite. I personally love it, but people generally tend to be a huge fan or hate it. The trick
Yeah, I've never tried it.
really, and without getting too technical, is all in the application. So it's the moment of truth. It seems we have the Trek Trendy Mum seal of approval. Our other items then, Mum has gone for the tropical fruit parfait, whilst I've got the full breakfast with fried eggs, bacon, sausage and wilted spinach.
Yeah, that is very English, right? Welcome to Alice Springs. Okay, here the weather is way more bearable. 28 degrees is really fine.
So I'm very happy to welcome you to Alice Springs, the geographic centre of Australia. Anyway, we've actually got a pretty interesting excursion where we're going to be flying over to Uluru.
To achieve such a feat, we'll need to hop on a coach over to the other side of Alice Springs. Of course, this can mean only one thing, the airport. After a brief check and procedure, which did include being weighed, our aircraft beckons. We'll be flying on board this 16-year-old Cessna Grand Caravan, an aircraft commonly used throughout the region, mainly because it can take off and land on a dirt runway. It's fair to say it's a cosy fit inside, with space for just 14 passengers.
Oh my god.
After a quick read of the safety card, we're off and taxiing past stored A380s and 777s. Within moments we have clearance for takeoff and we hurtle down the runway.
I've never seen such a tiny plane.
And up into the sky. Our flight will take approximately an hour and 250 miles east to Uluru. Finally, we catch sight of something I've wanted to see all my life.
Oh my god! Wait, can this place be reached also by driving, or is this the most convenient way to get there by plane? Wow!
Very excited.
It was, wasn't it?
But I am tired.
Yes, we are pretty tired out. The jet lag.
Amazing scenery. It was really good. I didn't expect it to be quite as like.
Well, it was super clear.
Yeah.
Basically, it's been very rainy over the last few weeks, which is not normal, and it's made it so the visibility is incredible. So we were very lucky.
So we've stopped at Alice Springs Telegraph Station for dinner under the stars. Here, messages would have been relayed across the country and as far afield as Europe from way back in the 1870s. A monumental achievement at the time. Today, it's a visitor centre, but also our dining venue. Oh, and of course we can tick off another Aussie animal, the camel, of which the Ghan's name derives. By the way, that is indeed a didgeridoo. And finally, we're back at the train. What a wonderful day of exploring, but for now I have a comfy bed and Bailey's calling my name.
This is so cool.
The next day.
Good morning. We've made solid progress during the night and are on track to our next stop, Coober Pedy, 500 miles south of Alice. Before we check out the business class section of the train, shall we kick off with a caffeine hit, whilst taking a look at this morning's menu?
The same, no? Wait, no. They had something different in this one, right? Yeah. The selection of cereals, toasted oat and coconut, birch topped with whatever. Strawberry chocolate of fry. Yeah, this one was the same, the full breakfast. 2 eggs baked with Russia bacon, baby spinach, tomatoes, parmesan and herb creme fraiche. Okay. I would just go for the normal one. I don't like when they
Mum has the birch and muesli, whilst I have the shakshuka. Wow, I'm so very pleased to have seen a roo, to me the most stereotypical Australian animal. As we thunder ever further south, it's time to head up the train. The other side of the Platinum Lounge provides access to the Gold Carriage, which in turn is home to business class. Business class consists of twin berth ensuite rooms. These are laid out with a sofa by day and fold into 1 or 2 bunks by night. The ensuite is smaller than first class, as the shower is part of the wet room. Each carriage also gets their own kitchen, with filtered water and coffee making facilities.
That's great.
In terms of dining, there's a separate restaurant, named the Queen Adelaide. This is laid out like a traditional diner, with every table being for 4, so you'll certainly make some new friends. The menu, whilst not as extensive as Platinum, is still hearty and of high quality.
Man, it's fine. It depends. Later we're gonna check out what are the prices. I mean, I hope he would tell us what are the prices.
And just like that, we pull into Mangori Station, all ready for our excursion.
Well, a beautiful good morning from Mangori. Let's hop on the bus and go on a tour and explore Coober Pedy.
I'll be the first to correct myself here, before I get stick for mispronouncing Coober Pedy. It is my first time here. So to get into town, we'll need to travel about 20 miles up this dirt track. But why are we here? So this has to be one of the most bizarre and intriguing places I've ever visited. First and foremost, it's a mining town, but more pertinently, a large amount of the residents live underground. More on that in a second. We're first going to visit the Yamuna Opal Mine. This is one of 70 opal fields in the area, and in fact provides most of the world's gem quality opal. And if you're wondering, this is mined opal. Aside from our attempts at mining,
What?
we're actually here to have lunch underground, which is
This is
certainly
so
quite the
cool.
experience.
Oh my god, that looks so delicious.
After lunch, we head downtown to see how some of the locals live. Yes, this is indeed someone's home.
Oh my
Their
god,
churches
Bro, this is so cool.
are also underground,
What?
and the rationale here is the heat during the summer months is so intense that this actually provides the most efficient and natural cooling out here. Still, not sure it's for me. After a busy few hours of exploring, I think we've earned a refreshment. Let's head back into the Platinum Carriage and indulge in some ice-cold champagne.
Okay.
As we get on
Living
the
the
move
life.
again, it's time to check out more of the train. First up, the Outback Explorer Lounge, which anyone on the train can access. It's open throughout the day, providing ample space to stretch out, enjoy the views, and indulge in a freshly pulled coffee. Drinks are all included here, so it's certainly a good place to explore their Australian wine selection. The only chargeable
Drinks are all included. But they're not included for the economy, right?
area on the train is this small
Otherwise, you can just get drunk for 4 days straight or whatever, you know? And just sit down.
gift shop. And finally, we reach the economy section of the train. I feel this really doesn't give the product justice, as Gold Single, as it's known, is actually an overall solid product, having gone on this on the Indian Pacific before. For your booking, you'll get this small room, which has enough space for a
No,
chair,
actually, you get your own room, so you never was just sit down.
large window and a sink. The door mercifully does close to make it completely private, which you'll want when the chair is converted into a bed at night. Well, as you've seen, there's no room for a toilet in your accommodation, so instead there are shared facilities, with about one for every 5 passengers.
That's fine.
Lastly, there's also a separate shower room, compared of course to my first class shower, which I'll be taking now to freshen up for dinner. Worry not, I'll go through all the pricing of each class, including what I paid in just a second.
Okay.
Firstly, we have dinner to attend.
Grilled kangaroo loin. Oh my god. Bro, I wanna try that.
I feel somewhat guilty I'm eating one of the Trek Trendy safari animals, but I've chosen the kangaroo to start. It's gamey and quite tough, but still very tasty. Meanwhile, Mum has the twice-baked cheese souffle. Now for main, we both choose the tandoori roasted pumpkin with coconut raita.
What is coconut raita?
To close off proceedings, you bet I've ordered the golden steamed pudding with salted caramel sauce.
The next day.
For once, I'm going to enjoy my morning coffee in bed as we discuss the cost of this trip. Starting in economy, this will set you back to
Wow, 4,000. Oh my god. Sorry about the voice crack.
$1,700 US. Moving on to business class at $6,100. And finally, what I booked, platinum class, which cost me $10,600. And
€1,000. Okay. Wait, so what about the first one? The first one is 2005. I mean, for 4 days, right? Ah, you even have drinks included. Okay. I don't know. I mean, 2005. Yeah, it's a lot.
moving on to business class at $6,100.
Wait, but you also have off-train experiences actually. I mean, I don't know. Like for 4 days, I don't think that's such a bad deal, right? These are per person.
And finally, what I booked, platinum class, which cost me $10,600.
I mean, I don't know. Like, even if I were insanely rich, I wouldn't get the platinum. Oh, wait, but the platinum... I know it's per person, yeah. I don't know, right? I mean, I feel like the single... I mean, you can pick between these two, right? Twin cabins, so if you want to be sleeping with your girlfriend, you want to go on a honeymoon, you should definitely be getting this one. Oh wait, but this is gold. This is not actually the economy class.
And yes, as usual, I paid in full myself.
No, wait. What about the economy?
Beds, as we discussed the cost of this trip. Starting in economy, this will set you back
Oh
to
no, gold is economy, okay.
$2,700. Moving on to business.
But I don't get it. Why is the business class pretty much the same cost as the... just a little bit more expensive than the economy? Doesn't make any sense, right? But if you think about it, like, okay, this is for 4 days. Let's stop for a moment and think about it. It's for 4 days. 4 days, you will be traveling, you will be taking a plane, so you will be definitely be spending like, I don't know, maybe 100, 150 for a flight or a train to go to the other city, probably. Then you have to pay for food. That's food like, I don't know, maybe other 100 euro, that's 250. Plus accommodation, maybe another 100, 350, 400. So on your own, probably you'll be spending, I guess, 1,006. Well, with this deal, you'll be spending 2,005. But you will still get to experience everything. Everything will be ready for you. You don't even have to stress about, oh, I need to do this now. No, I need to do the other thing. I mean, I feel like this is a great deal, right? Especially the economy class. Or if you want to spend a little bit more, the business class, even better. I feel like
business class at $6,100.
I don't know.
And finally, what I booked.
Yeah, the platinum, I feel like it's just a waste of money, right? I mean, it doesn't seem like they offer... I mean, yeah, they give you some champagne from time to time. Yeah, sure, whatever. You can just go to the bar and tell them, can you pour me champagne? And then you bring it back to your room and it's pretty much the same thing, right? I mean, I don't know. You get a better shower. That's all. I don't know. I mean, okay, I cannot afford any one of these, to be honest, but I feel like I would never do this. Yeah.
Platinum class.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Which cost
let me know your thoughts.
$600. And yes, as usual, I paid in full myself.
Welcome to Adelaide. Mum, how's your experience been on the Ghan?
It's been great, actually. Not what I expected, but it's very comfortable. Good
It was
food,
awesome. Oh, the food.
and the train rocking you to sleep at night, that's really
That
relaxing.
was lovely,
Yeah,
wasn't it? I have to
enjoyed
say,
that.
we've slept well, we've eaten well,
Yeah.
but with that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all again.
That was so cool. That was so cool. I gotta say, this video was really cool. I wasn't aware of this train line, so yeah, I mean, I love taking trains. I've never even slept on a train before. We have lots of those in Italy, in Europe in general, but I've never taken one. And sometimes they are even more convenient than to take the flight and accommodation. So yeah, definitely in the future, I will be looking forward to do that. So yeah, this was really interesting. If you have any other cool videos, definitely let me know. I want to learn more about Australia for sure. Trek Trendy, go and check out his channel. I mean, we gotta thank him because he showed us something that not many people can afford, and he showed us even the economy ones. Come on, I mean, that was just insane. That was so good. So yeah, thank you so much, Trek Trendy. I don't know your name. Oh, he said his name at the beginning, right? Yeah, Will. Thank you so much, Will. Okay, thank you so much to you guys as well for watching this video. I will see you very soon.